This here is the 1928 Harrison organ of St Wilfrid Church in Harrogate, North Yorkshire. This church was built in the early 20th century. It was completed around 1935 from the top of my head. I'm not sure when construction started. I think it was around 1902, but here's a panoramic view of the church. But what we're here to see today is the 1928 Harrison organ of this church. This Harrison built many famous organs, including King's College Chapel in Cambridge, Ripon Cathedral nearby, and Christ Church in my own hometown in Skipton, and also in Leeds Minster, as well as Durham Cathedral, obviously. Which in St Silas Church in Blackburn, Lancashire, there's actually a Harrison organ was actually the prototype for Durham Cathedral, which I was told. So let's get on to this organ. This was originally intended to have a case, as I read on the National Pipe Organ Register, but it didn't have one after all, which I guess funds ran out after 1920 summit, whatever. So let's start on the pedal. There's a double open wood at 32 foot, open wood 16 foot, a Geigen 16 foot, sub bass 16 foot, the flute at 8 foot, octave wood at 8 foot, and the pedal reed, the ophiclade at 16 foot. And there's the couplers, as you can see there. Now on to the choir. We have a quintatern at 16 foot, viol d'orchestre at 8 foot, harmonic flute at 8 foot, the concert flute at 4 foot, harmonic piccolo at 2 foot, orchestral bassoon at 16 foot, clarinet at 8 foot, and a tuba at 8 foot. And we've got a tremolant as well. On the grate, there's a double Geigen at 16 foot, large open diapason at 8 foot, small open diapason at 8 foot, a Geigen, whole flute, walled flute, octave quint at 2 2/3, super octave. There's a mixture at 19, 22, 26, 29, a tuba at 8 foot, an octave tromba at 4 foot. Now on to the swell, which is lastly. There's a Vox Angelica at 8 foot, Echo Gamba at 8 foot, Lieblich Gedacht at 8 foot, violin diapason at 8 foot, which is similar to the Gamshorn at 4 foot, a mixture 15, 19, 22, an oboe at 8 foot, double trumpet, 16 foot trumpet at 8 foot, and a clarion at 4 foot. Some note there which says that it's not really working that well, and it's probably in need of some restoration as such, which I'm not going to read it all. And here is the historic organ certificate. There's also historic organ certificate at Harrison organ at Christ Church in Skipton, as this is deemed a historic organ. And we shall go downstairs and we'll get a view of the casework. It's also worth noting that there's a little chamber organ in the over there, which I'm not going to include on this video. So here's a view of the casing and a little view around this magnificent church. So yeah, that concludes a little look at 1928 Harrison organ. St Wilfrid Church in Harrogate. And you can see the splendour and wonder of this church behind me. This is Stephen. Thanks for watching.